Remember, there's an interesting data point. When it increases for a suburb, the property market slows down. That's the unit to house ratio. Let's look directly at the data. Take Narre Warren, for example. The unit to house ratio is 9%. Here, unit includes both units themselves and apartments, meaning all types of flats. This indicator for Narre Warren is low. Property prices increased 85% in 10 years. Glen Waverley, a Chinese community hub, has a unit-to-house ratio of 18%. Apartments exist near Glen Waverley train station, more likely to be built. Property prices there increased 43% in 10 years, even after recent rises in Glen Waverley house prices. Earlier data would have been more lackluster. Let's talk about China's Box Hill. Small apartments 75% and renters of 58%, a major red flag. Houses in Box Hill increased only 4% over 10 years. Doesn't that mean you lost money after holding for a decade? And that's not even counting interest, inflation, land tax, and so on. Box Hill's housing prices peaked in 2017, then hardly any apartments. Hey, which suburb do you live in? Tell me in the comments, and I'll check it for you. What's the logic behind all this? Think about it. What is the property life cycle of a suburb? It starts as agricultural land, and then gets converted into residential land. So of course, houses are built first. With so much land, each plot gets a big house, like in Killeen North, and the major developments in Melbourne's west. At this stage, you shouldn't invest, because there are too many houses and the population hasn't moved in yet. It takes at least 30 years for land to be developed, with 2 generations moving in. As houses age, they tear them down, building 2 or 3 townhouses. At this stage, if you invest in Narre Warren, you profit from temporary supply-demand imbalance. But with too many townhouses, like Glen Waverley, housing supply increases, prices stagnate despite population growth. Developers, seeing townhouse profits, then build apartments. In the end, it turns into Box Hill, full of apartments with unlimited supply, property prices stop rising, and the overall community environment starts to deteriorate. That's when the property life cycle of an area comes to an end. I'm Easy One Lab, your property lawyer in Melbourne.